Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Lipsy's Shop, and I am Lori, the creator and designer. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel Lipsy's Shop.
In this tutorial, we will be making this beautiful crochet summer halter top.
These are the materials that we will need to make a summer halter top. I have this Coboo yarn, but you can use any yarn you want. I prefer this yarn because it has cotton in it, and it's a number 3 lightweight yarn. It's not so heavy. I also have some beads here. I picked this whole box up at Walmart. And there's all kinds of different things in here we can use. Some stitch markers, a number 4 millimeter crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a diamond or yarn needle. Okay, let's begin. So before I begin, I want to explain to you that I am left-handed. That means my stitches will be running from the left to the right. Now, if you're right-handed, the stitches will be running towards the right to the left. On this pattern, it really doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. So let's begin. We're going to make a slip knot. You wrap the yarn around the 2 fingers. Make sure it's crisscross here. Insert the yarn underneath that first yarn. Grab the second yarn and pull it right under and then up. And then pull the working yarn. Okay? Now we're going to chain. In this particular pattern, the size I will be using throughout this video tutorial will be a size large. On the pattern, which is in the description box, it does have sizes from extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and then I also put some tips on how to make it bigger than extra large. But I am doing a lot here. So we will start off by chaining. And on this particular size, I will need to chain 188 chains. So what you do is you yarn over, grab the yarn, and pull it through the loop. There is 1 chain, 2 chains, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and continue on until you have the size that you will be needing. And I will mix to that. Okay, so I finished all the chains, as you can see. Okay, so the next row we are going to make single crochets. And what I like to do is I like to turn my work over, and you see all these little bumps here on the back. This is where I like to make my single crochets. The reason being, it makes this a lot cleaner when you try to either the appearance or if you're going to put some crochet stitches into them. So let's begin. So you basically turn the work over, and you'll see this bump here, and we're going to insert a hook in that bump, run over, pull up the loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, run over, and pull through. We'll do the next one, insert the hook to the bump, run over, pull up the loop, 2 loops, run over, pull through. And just continue this all the way to the end, and I'll knit it back at the end. So I'm coming up on my last bump here, and that's a single crochet, and this is what it looks like all the way across to the end. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn over, and we're going to make double crochets in every stitch all the way across. So we'll run over, insert a hook through the 2 loops here, grab a yarn, pull up a yarn. We have 3 loops on the hook, run over, pull the 2, run over, pull the 2. And there is a double crochet. We run over, insert a hook, grab a yarn, pull the 2, pull the 2. Run over, insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull the 2, pull the 2. Pull the 2. Continue making double crochets in all the stitches all the way to the end. All the way to the end, and I'll mix it back right here to show you what to do next. Okay, so we're coming up on our last double crochet, and you want to make sure you get it into the last stitch of the row. So run over, pull the 2 those stitch here, and this is what our double crochets will look like. Now on the next row, row 3, do the same 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn over, and in that same stitch here, we're going to put 3 more double crochets. So it'll be a total of 4. So run over, insert the hook, pull up the loop, drop the 2 loops, drop the 2 loops. Run over, pull up a loop, drop the 2 loops, drop the 2 loops. Run over, pull up a loop, drop the 2 loops, drop the 2 loops. And there is 4 double crochets right here. Now, we're going to slip these next 2 stitches here, and in the 3rd one, we're going to make a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, make a single crochet. Okay? Chain 3. 1, 2, 3, slip 2, and in the 3rd one, make a single crochet. We're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, slip 2, and single crochet in the 3rd one. So you should have 3 single crochets. Now we're going to slip 2, and in the 3rd one, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to make 7 double crochets all in that 1 single crochet stitch. That 1 stitch here, sorry. So we'll run over, insert the hook, drop the loop, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is our first cell. We're going to slip 2, and on the first stitch, make a single crochet. We'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third one, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip 2 stitches, 1, 2, in the third stitch, make a single crochet, we're not going to chain, we're just going to slip 2, and in the third stitch, we're going to make 7 double crochets, another cell. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Continue the cell, the slip 2, single crochet, chain 3, slip 2, single crochet, chain 3, slip 2, single crochet, and then cell, slip 2 and cell. Continue this repeat all the way to the end, to the last cell, and I will show you what to do next on the last cell. So here is our last cell, and we're going to slip that 2 and make a single crochet in the third one. There we go. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and on the top of the third chain, make a single crochet. So we just finished round 3 of the cell. And we will move on to round 4, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so now we finished row 3. We want to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the rope. And right here in that chain space, make a single crochet. Now we're going to begin making double crochets in our cell stitches to create that fan look. So we'll run over and we will insert our yarn to that first stitch, make a double crochet, and we're going to chain 1. Yarn over and do the same thing, make a double crochet, chain 1. Yarn over, double crochet, chain 1. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and a last one, double crochet, and we don't chain 1 on the 7th double crochet. We will just go ahead in the chain 2 space, make a single crochet, okay, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, And in the tenth stitch here, the second one, make a single crochet. Then we're going to just hop on over to the next silk stitch and make double crochets and chain one in each one of these. So double crochet, chain one, is two, chain one, three, chain one, four, chain one, five, chain one, six, chain one, and then seven. No chain. And in the 10th stitch, make a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the next 10th stitch, make a single crochet. Now we're going to make 7 double crochets plus the 10 stitch in the next row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Make a single crochet in the same stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make a single crochet in the next same stitch, and then begin on the next row. So continue this row all the way across to the end, and I will lift it back here and show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm at the end, and I have these 4 double crochets here, and we're just going to go ahead and make a double crochet in each one plus the chain 1. So double crochet in the first one, chain 1, second one, chain 1, third one, chain 1, and in the third chain, make a double crochet. So we just finished row 4, and this is what our fantail shells should look like. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin row 5. With that, we will chain 1, turn over, okay. In that first stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. 1 single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the second chain stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. Now, in the chain 3 stitch, we're going to make 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now we're going to jump over to here to the next cell, and in the second chain stitch, make a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now in the fourth double crochet stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. So this is count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a single crochet right on top of that double crochet. There we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the next second chain stitch, so we have 1, 2, that will be the 6th one, make a single crochet. Now we will hop on over to that chain stitch here and make 7 crochets. There's 1, 2, my round that pencil back there. Okay, sorry about that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then in the second chain stitch, make a single crochet, chain 3, 2, 3. On the fourth double crochet, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the fifth chain stitch, make a single crochet, and then in the next chain 2 stitch here, make 7 crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So repeat this all the way to the end, and I will show you what to do next. Okay, so we're on our last cell, and we're going to do a single crochet, chain 3, a single crochet in the top of the fourth double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, a single crochet in that fifth chain stitch. Now we are going to make a single crochet in that chain stitch, chain 1, and then in the first 10 of the previous row, we will make a double crochet. 1, 2. And then we finish our row here. And we are going to move on to row 6. So we just finished our last cell, and right here we will make a single crochet. We will chain 1, and in that single crochet we will make a double crochet. And we just finished row 5. Earlier I said 6, but this is row 5. We're going to go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn over, and in that second stitch we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Total of 4, and then in the second chain stitch here, we will make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the fourth double crochet stitch, we will make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the fifth chain stitch, make a single crochet. in the 2 chain stitch of the 2, knit 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In the 10th stitch, single crochet, chain 3. In the 4th double crochet, single crochet, chain 3. In the 5th chain stitch, single crochet, and then in the 10th stitch here, knit 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and then 7. Continue with this row all the way to the end, and I will move to back. Here. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of row 5, and we're going to single crochet in that same space here, chain 1, and in the turning chain here, we're going to make a double crochet. And this is what row 5 looks like. Now we're going to move on to row 6, and we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn over, and we're going to make 3 double crochet chain 1 stitches in the chain 1 stitch. So, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 2, and then chain 1. That's 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. A total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet. And in this chain stitch here, we're going to make a single crochet, chain 3. The next stitch, we'll make a single crochet. And then here we're going to make a fan. We're going to make a double crochet in each stitch, plus a chain 1. So double crochet, chain 1, 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 and double crochet. And then in the chain stitch, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. The next chain stitch, single crochet, and then we'll start again. Double crochet, chain 1, 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 and the last one is a double crochet. continue this all the way to the end, and I will move the back right here. So we're at the end of row 6, and we're going to make a single crochet in that same stitch, chain 1, and in that single crochet, make a double crochet. Now on to row 7, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn over, and make 2 double crochets in that chain 1 stitch. 1, 2, and 3. In the second chain stitch of the fan here, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the fourth double crochet, make a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain up 3. In the fifth chain stitch, make a single crochet, and then in the third chain stitch here, make 7 double crochets. Five, 6, and 7. And we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. And I will move to that here of row 7. Okay, I'm on my last, I'm at the end of row 7, and I want to make a single crochet in that second chain stitch here. Okay, chain 3, 2, 3, and in the third chain, make a double crochet. Now, continuing on, we will be repeating rows 3 to 7 to the desired one. I will be doing 8 cell rows for the size I'm measuring. In the written pattern, I have cell rows for each size, but the option is up to you if you want to make them shorter, longer, that's all up to you. So continue making the cell rows, and I'll move to that then to the next part. Okay, so we finished all our sewing, and this is what it would look like. And on the next row, we're going to do half double crochets in the back loops only, all the way across. So what we'll do is we'll pin up 2, chain up 2, 1, 2, turn the row, and in this back loop here, right here, we'll run over and do a half double crochet. And in that second one, run over, do that stitcher and the half double crochet. And then run over, in that back loop, do a half double crochet. So basically what we're doing is we're running over, inserting the hook in that back loop, draw up the loop, we have 3 loops on the hook, run over and pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. and just continuing the half double crochets in the back loop for one round, and all the way across. When you get into the 10 stitch here, go ahead and just put a half double crochet right into it. So I will go ahead and knit half double crochet to that 10 stitch, so you'll know what I'm talking about. So we're in that 10 stitch, so head the other and put right one half double crochet in that 10 stitch. And then continue on and half double crochet in the back loop only, all the way across, and I will knit to that at the end here. Okay, so now I'm coming up on my last half double crochet, and in that last chain 3, we're going to do a half double crochet in that chain 3. And this is what it looks to look like. Now we are going to work on the next part of the body of the halter top. And to do this, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn over, in this first stitch here, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Okay, we're going to slip a stitch, and in the next stitch, knit 2 double crochets. Slip a stitch, and the next one, knit 2 double crochets. Slip a stitch, knit 2 double crochets in the next one. Slip a stitch, in the next one, knit 2 double crochets in that same stitch. Slip a stitch, knit 2 double crochets. Slip a stitch, knit 2 double crochets. Continue slipping a stitch, knitting 2 double crochets all the way to the end, and I will show you what to do next. So I'm coming up on the last stitch, and what I'm going to do is slip this stitch here, and then 1 double crochet in the last stitch. And there we go. And this is how it looks on that row. And now we're going to do the next row. This is 3, so 10, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in between the 2 double crochets, we are going to put 2 double crochets. So, right in between the 2 double crochets, put 2 double crochets. In the next one, in between the 2 double crochets, put 2 double crochets. And continue on. Making 2 double crochets all the way across to the end, and I will move the back. So I'm at the end, and I'm going to make 2 double crochets in between the 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And on the third chain, or the second chain, I'm sorry, of the chain, not the third chain, 1, 2, 3, of the chain 3, we'll make a double crochet. 1, 2. And this is how it looks. So the chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, turn it up. And in between the double crochets, make a double, 2 double crochets. And you want to make sure you insert your needle in between them, because if you hit one of those double crochets, it'll make the work resistant. So you want to just continue this, making 2 double crochets in between the 2 double crochets. And I learned it always does this sometimes. Okay. All the way, so we're going to make 2 double crochets in the 2 double crochets, and continue this all the way across, and repeat this until you have your desired length. So this size, I will be doing 12 rows. So, or you can do less, and it's all up to you. But I will be doing 12 rows of the double crochets in the double crochets. And when I'm done, I will move to that, and we will start on making 2 rows of the shells. Okay, so I finished off our last row, and this is what it looks like. Now we're going to begin making our shells here, and we're going to do 2 rows of shells. So do 1 and 2 rows of shells. So we're going to turn up 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn over. And in this first picture, we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to slip 2, and in the third stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. We're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to slip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch, make a single crochet. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to slip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. Now we're going to set 2 stitches, and in the third stitch, knit 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sit 2 stitches, and in the third stitch, knit a single crochet. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Sit 2 stitches in the third one, knit a single crochet. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the next one, sit 2 single crochet, knit a single crochet. And then sit 2 stitches and then 7 crochets in the third one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we want to repeat this all the way to the end of the row over here, and I will knit to that and show you what to do next. Okay, so I finished the row at the end of the row with the single crochet. Now I'm going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the row. And in the 10th stitch, knit a single crochet. Okay. And in 10 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the next 10 stitch, knit a single crochet. And then here we're going to start knitting our fans. We're going to do a double crochet and a chain 1 on each of these stitches here. So double crochet, chain 1, 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 and double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet. In the 10th stitch, knit a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the next 10 stitch, knit a single crochet, and then on the cell, we're going to again do a double crochet and chain 1 on each of the stitches. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and here's the last one, it's just a double crochet. Single crochet in the 10th stitch, knit 3 chains, single crochet in the next stitch, 10 stitch, and then start the cell. Repeat this all the way to the end, and I will knit it back here to show you what to do next. Okay, so we're coming up on the end. We're going to knit 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And in that same 3, we're going to knit a double crochet. This will be 4. the second row. This is how I work this. This will be, the next row will be the last row. So we're going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn the work. And in the same place, we're going to make a double crochet, plus a chain 1, another double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. So we have 3 double crochets. So we're at the end of the row, and we're going to put 4 double crochets in this chain space. This 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here is the finish of the row. Now the next row will be our last row. Chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the work. And right here we're going to put a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and the last one will be just a double crochet. So right here we're going to make a single crochet, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, a single crochet in the next chain space, and then we're back to ourselves, and we're going to make double crochets, chain 1 on each of the cells, and do this all the way to the end, right here, and I will move to that. Okay, so now we are finished with the bottom part, body part of the halter part, and in our last stitch, go ahead and just pull up the wrong tail here for now, set it aside, and we're just going to turn our work over to back to the top, and we are going to count our stitches, and then divide it by 2, and then place the stitch marker in the first, in the middle. So all we do is count the stitches, divide by 2, and then count what half is the, so right here I have -4 stitches here, so this is my middle. I'm going to place my stitch marker here, and then I have -4 stitches on the other side. So we're just going to do this before we stitch the piece together. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put up the down our middle. Now we're going to work on our slip stitching to piece this halter part together. And we want to make sure that the front side is facing each other when we sandwich them together to do a slip stitching. So to find out what your flip side is, we will have these areas here where we did our back loop crochets. Plus another tip is to find out if you're on the right side, is if you're left-handed, the beginning tail will be on the right side. If you're right-handed crocheter, the beginning tail will be on the left side. That way you will know if you're on the right side. So I'm going to take my crochet hook here. There we go. Insert it. Pull on work back. And I'm just going to fold over my piece of work here. Just fold it over to the other side. Right here. Now you do have the option to do a mattress thick or thin, but I'm just going to do 6 stitches. So I'm just going to chain 1, insert the hook, find the third loop here, and that's the 6 stitch. I'm going to line up my stitches here, insert my hook through the second one here, and then on the other side, we'll insert on the other side, and that's a 6 stitch. And then put it into the camera, line it up, and then insert the hook there, and here, and then a 6 stitch. Insert the hook to the next loop, and the next one on the other side, and that's a 6 stitch. Here's the other leg, insert the hook, insert the hook again, to the other side, and then a 6 stitch. Insert the hook here, and on this side, and then a 6 stitch. Continue this all the way up to the top. That's in 6 stitches all the way up to the top here. And I will knit the back and show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm at the end. I'm going to do my last slip stitch right here and then fasten off. There we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to turn this to the right side. And we're just going to line up as you can see, here is the 6 notches that we made. Now, this is the part where we're going to make the huts of the top. And so this large pattern, I'm going to make a shoe hut. Now, on any of the pattern sizes, you can make a different hut size that is customized to yourself. For instance, you can have a small body size that has a shoe hut size. That's fine. But this, for a standard size, I'm going to make a shoe hut. So go ahead and fasten off, and I will knit to that, and show you how to start making a hut. Okay, so I am going to do a regular shoe hut with the 44 stitches. And if you're right-handed, the side of on this side of the stitch marker, going this way. And since I'm left-handed, I'm going to be starting on this stitch from the stitch marker, going this way. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook here, and I'm going to attach a yarn. Right here, attach it. And I am just going to go ahead and double knot it here. And don't worry, we'll have a trim that will cover all of this, so you won't be able to see it. Plus, we will ribbon the ends. So I'm going to reinsert the hook, draw up the loop, and I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. There's one double crochet, and I'm going to make 43 more double crochets across. And I'm going to ribbon my tail end here within the double crochets. So yarn over and on that next stitch, make a double crochet. Yarn over, make the next stitch, double crochet. Next stitch, double crochet. Next stitch, double crochet. And I will continue this until I have my 6 count across to the end here. And I will move to that. Okay, so I'm coming off on my last double crochet. So this is it. Here's what it looks like. So next with this is over to chain up 1. We'll turn over. And in each stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. Five. So continue making the single crochet all the way back to the beginning here, and I will mix it up. Okay, we're coming up on our last stitch. So that's a single crochet in the third chain. Okay. There we go. And this is what it looks like. Now, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And in the double crochet here, we're going to do a front post double crochet. So how we do that is we're going to yarn over, we're going to slip down to that double crochet, and insert your hook right underneath it, yarn over, pull up the yarn, you have 3 loops on the yarn, pull to 2, pull to 2. In this next single crochet, not the one behind the slip post double crochet, but the next one over, directly in that single crochet, we're going to make a double crochet. In the next one here, we're going to make a front post double crochet. and then a regular double crochet in that next single crochet. And then go yarn over, slip this one, but in this one we're going to make a front post double crochet. And directly on top of that next double crochet, in that single crochet, we're going to make a double crochet. And then a front post double crochet, and then a double crochet, a regular one, front post double crochet, and then a regular one. Continue making these all the way to the end, and I'll move it back here and show you what to do next. So I'm at the end here, I'm going to make a double crochet, and this is what the work looks like. Now, on the next row, we are going to start to decrease our top here, to where we're going to make them, set them to a hook. So, to decrease, we always decrease on the beginning and the end. So, we're going to chain one, so now we're going to turn over, and we have to make single crochets all the way across, but we're going to do a decrease. So to decrease, we're just simply going to insert a hook through that first stitch, leave that loop on the hook, insert the hook in the next stitch, just like that, pull it up, leave it on the hook, we're going to yarn over and pull it all through. So we just made a single crochet decrease. And now we're just going to single crochet in every single stitch all the way across until we get to the second stitch from the first stitch. So, and I'll just show you how to do that. So go ahead and single crochet. Continue to single crochet all the way across until right before the last two stitches. And I'll move to that. So we're coming up to the end here. And we have two stitches here. We're going to make a decrease. We're going to insert a hook to the stitch here, the upper loop. In the third chain, insert the hook, the upper loop, and draw through all three. Now we're going to chain one and turn over. Okay, so now we're going to make another decrease, and from here on we're going to make these decreases on the first two of the beginning and the last two of the end. Turn the look and do the same thing. So, here we go. We're going to insert the hook, the upper loop, insert the hook, the upper loop, the upper loop to all three. Now we're going to make a double crochet, a front post double crochet in this double crochet below. So insert the hook underneath it, so upper loop, 2 through 2, 2 through 2. Yarn over, make a double crochet in that single crochet. Yarn over and make a front post double crochet in that double crochet. Yarn over, make a double crochet in the single crochet. Yarn over and make a front post double crochet in that double crochet. Yarn over, make a double crochet in the single crochet. Yarn over, make a double crochet in the double crochet. And continue this all the way to the end, and then we'll make up the stitch in the last 2 stitches. So I'll knit that right here. Okay, so we're on our last row here, and we're just going to do a single crochet in that stitch on the hook, with the loop on the hook, and in the next one, insert the hook, draw up the loop, push through all 3, chain 1, and turn. Then make another big stitch, insert the hook to that stitch, on a hook, insert the hook to the next stitch, push through, and there's our big stitch. And we'll do single crochet in this row all the way to the end, and then in the last 2, make a big stitch, turn the loop, chain 1, make another big stitch, and then start your front post double crochet. Continue that all the way until the second row from the top, and I'll knit it back. So I'm on my last row, and I'm going to just single crochet in the first stitch. Make a front post double crochet for the second stitch, and just single crochet in the last stitch, and then fasten off. Just like that. So the stitch has 3 stitches on top. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to move on to the next hook, and we are going to count the stitches the same amount that we did here, and we're going to do the same amount over here. So we'll count from the stitch marker to the stitches that we will need for the sides. I'm doing 44, so I already put a stitch marker here. And we're just going to go ahead and start our second hook, just like the first one. So when we're done, I'll knit it back and show you both of the hooks, and we'll move on to the edging of these hooks. So here is our finished hook that we've done. But then if it curves, it will flatten out when we're finished. So our next step is to make the edging. And how we do that is simply turn the rope over, and this is either stop if the left-handed over here, if the right-handed over here. And all we're going to do is make single crochets all the way across, and then in this corner stitch here, we're going to put 3 single crochets. No, 2, I'm sorry, 2 single crochets in the middle here. And then we'll do a cell, a single crochet, a cell, a single crochet, a cell. But let's go ahead and start with Edwin. Just go ahead and insert the hook. I try to not make a knot, double knot them, just so it's really secure. And then we can always ribbon the ends as we go, or ribbon them after the ends. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook. And then single crochets to the shoulder here, and I'll move to that here. And then single crochet in that same stitch. Single crochet in the next one. I'm so excited. We're almost over and finished with our summer halter top. And we just have the edging, and then we will put on the thread. And then we will put the bead look on the waist area. So continue making single crochets all the way to that shoulder here. So here is that shoulder stitch. We're going to make 3 single crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And then in this middle stitch here, make a single crochet in that same space. And then in this same space, we're going to make a shell of 4 double crochets in this same space. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this same space, make a single crochet. In this same space, make 4 double crochets. We're going to make a shell. In this same space, make a single crochet. The next same space, 4 double crochets. Next same space, make a single crochet. Next same space, 4 double crochets. Next same space, single crochet. And then next one, 4 double crochets. The next same space, a single crochet. Continue this all the way to the top. Sorry. And on the top, we should have 3 single crochets. And what we'll do is we'll put 1 single crochet in each of those single crochets. So when we're done with the shells, I'll move to that at the top here, right here. Okay, so we're at the top, and I'm going to put a single crochet in each of these 3 single crochets on the top. So a single crochet, there's 1, That's 1, 2, and then 3. Now we're going to work our sewing on the other side all the way to the end here. And then in this middle where the stitch marker is, we'll take it out and put a single crochet here. And then we will start our sewing on the next top all the way up to the end. We will do the same thing with the 3 single crochets up top. And then go all the way down, back down. And in the corner stitch, make 3 single crochets. And then finish off the back with single crochets, and then fasten off. So, we're going to begin with the cell in that same space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, I am, on my tail end, I am just tucking it in the stitches as I go. You can tie it off to make it shorter. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just to make it shorter. Take this one, and then in the same space, make a single crochet. Next same space, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next space, a single crochet. Next space, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next same space, a single crochet. Next same space, a cell, 4 double crochets, 2, 3, 4. Next same space, a single crochet. Next same space, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single crochet, and continue this all the way to the end. And I'll meet you here and tell you what to do next. Okay, so now I'm in the middle here. I'm going to make 1 single crochet. And now we're going to start on the next top. And we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did on the other one. This one, and a good tip is make sure you have the exact same shells on each side of the top. So this one I had 8 shells, so I want to make sure I have 8 shells going up here and 8 shells going down here. So we just begin on the next top. I have to begin with a single crochet, a double crochet, 4 double crochets to make a shell, a single crochet, the next one a double crochet, and continue up to the top. Make the 3 single crochets and then the 7, and I will mix it back down here. Okay, here is our last top right here. It's so pretty. Now we're going to do the 3 single crochets in that last stitch here. This one, 2, and 3. And then to finish off, we'll make the rest of our single crochets all the way to the end here, and then we will fasten off. at the end. We'll weave in all our ends in, if you have some, and then we'll work on the straps, and then we will make the little string to put our beads on, and then we will do that. So I'll mix it back. So let's have it to the end here. And it looks like I have one more. And I can pop it to another one. And then on that first single crochet, we're going to just fasten off. We'll flip it and zip to join. And then fasten off. So we will ribbon this end here. And we will begin making our straps. And I will show you how to do the straps. So basically, to do the straps, if you want to hook them on to the back of the halter top here, so what we'll do is this here top consists of 24 stitches. So what you will do is you'll take 24 divided by 2, which gives me 22 stitches in the row. So what you'll do, and you want to put the stitch marker, grab the stitch marker right here, and we'll then turn over back over, and then this single crochet will then have 22 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker right into that stitch there. Because from here we're going to make our strap, and we're going to attach it with 3 stitches. So it'll be 1 stitch on one side of the stitch marker 6, and the other stitch on the other side of the stitch marker. So let's begin on making our strap. Okay, so we're going to attach our yarn to the first single crochet on the top here. And then I double tie my stitches on here, because I don't want the straps to come apart. That won't be good. So double tie. And don't worry about this, we can leave that in. Insert the hook back into that stitch here, and then draw up the loop. Now, we're going to learn some finishing crochet. So, I did 3 stitches here. So, leave it on the hook. On the next single crochet, insert the hook, draw up the loop, leave it on the hook, insert the hook, draw up the loop, leave that loop on the hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And this is what it looks like. And we're basically doing the finishing sickle stitch sword. Now the length of the sword is always up to you. You can measure from the front shoulder to the back and see how many inches to make the sword. but I only stitch between 35 stitches to up to 45. And that seems to look okay. Now you can also stitch them longer and have them crisscross in the back. That's entirely up to you. So the next row, all we're going to do is in the front bar here, is insert the hook, drop a loop, and turn the rope, and you'll see 2 bars here. 2 bars. You just turn the rope to the side and insert the hook. There are 2 bars here. There's 1 and 2. Insert the hook to those 2 and draw up the loop. You have 3 loops on the hook. Push the 1 loop, push the 2 loops, push the 2. Insert the hook to that first one, and then on the side, insert the hook to those 2 loops here. Pull up the loop, drop the 1, drop the 2, drop the 2. And then bring the camera down just a little closer, so you can see. So we're going to insert a hook through that front post. Draw up the loop, that's 2 loops, and then turn the piece to the side, and there's 2 loops on the side here. Insert the hook, draw up the loop, push the 1, push the 2, and push the 2. And continue on knitting to the length that you are knitting, and then we will attach it to the other side of the back, and I will knit it here and show you how to do that. So I turned the work over and upside down, so you can see here, and now I'm going to attach the strap to this back piece here. And basically, I'm going to insert my hook to the stitch before the stitch marker. Grab the yarn, pull it to both loops. Pull it to both loops, just like that. Now, on the second one, we have a hole here. If you can see it, right here. We will insert a hook through that hole, and then insert it through that middle stitch where the stitch marker is. So go ahead and take that off. There we go. So I'm going to insert my hook through that middle stitch, draw up a loop, make a single stitch, a single crochet, in that third one on the side, we will insert a hook through the 2 loops here on the side, and then on the third one here, on the other side, insert the hook into the single crochet. And that's it. And now we're going to just fasten off. And we'll weave this in. And we will do the same with the other side. So I haven't told you how to weave in the ends. Basically, you will take the tail end, and you want to make sure it's on the front side. We want to make sure it is weaved in on the inside. Sorry about that. So we will take our tail, this end here, grab the round needle, just like so. And then I just ribbon into the back of the stitches here. Let's just pull on it really good. And then finish ribboning in. I don't know where. Let's just roll them in there really, really good. I have some here, some loops here. Some loops here. Now I'm going to the back. And back some more. And then snip the line here. And there's a rabbit. And you don't even see it. Now finish knitting the other side, flap, and do the same thing. And I'll knit to that, and we'll put the beads on, and we'll be done. So here is our finished summer halter top. Now we're going to do the little beading for the beads here. The beads. But first we need to make our little chain belt to go around. This is optional, but I like to do that because in order to make it just a little snug around your chest and everything. And also, if you don't want to use the beads, you don't have to. But that is optional. So to begin with, what I do is I chain on the beginning chain. I chain 188 chains to begin from the very beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain my very beginning chain plus 25. So go ahead and begin making your chains and add 25 chains to that. And I'll knit to that. So I made all my chains and fastened off. That's just a tail here. So what we'll do on these double crochets here, we're going to insert them going in and out of each one of these all the way around. So here is my middle double crochet. So I'm going to stick the one to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and insert my chain to the other side. I just use my crochet hook to help bring that through. And I'm just going to bring that through. And we want to make sure the chain side is showing up. Now I'm going to slip 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it up back up to here. So I'm just going to bring my chain up to here, as you can see. Okay. Just like that. Then I'm going to go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bring it back down. And we're just reading in and out of every 4. All the way around to the beginning on the other side here. And if the right-handed, it will be on this side. So, just go ahead and keep reading in and out of the chains, in and out, all the way around. And I'll mix it up. Okay, so the listen, all our chains in and out, all the way around, and then come back around, and now we can put our beads on. Now, you don't have to do this. This is just time together like this. But how I do my boots is I take my long needle here. Or if you need something small, a real small crochet hook, like a 1.5 millimeter crochet hook was what good to help string these on. So I'm just gonna string on my boots just like this. Some of them they have to do a little fuss with them. There's another one. And that's it. There we go. Move the boot down just a bit. Make it a little more. And what you do is tie a knot on the end here so they don't slip off. There we go. Okay. Then we'll tie another knot on the side. And there we have it. And we just finished our summer halter top. And what you do is you tie these together. This thing also, I'm going to trim this out right here. And then this is about the sizes and the size you want, how long you want them. That is all up to you. That's why I love crocheting, because you can customize the top to the size you want. Plus, you'll know that the quality of the look is so much better than you get at the store. And then you just tie them together, and that is it. It's so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed making this summer halter top. Please comment, like, or share my tutorials. It really helps out a lot. So put this on and enjoy the summer. So I will see you back next time.